Good morning. It is Friday, and I'm back just on a Friday. We're only doing this on a Friday night now, and we haven't got a title. Although I'm kind of toying with the idea of I'm fine, it's Friday, because this is going to be like a check-in session. We wanted to do something every Friday because we didn't want to just leave you and kind of abandon you, myself and home radio. So I agreed to do like a once a week check-in on a Friday, much the same as the Lockdown Lives, and cover a little subject. Today we're going to look briefly at our divided nation and staying away from drama because there is an awful lot of drama around right now. So if you can think of a title, then please message me in. It would be really nice for you to have your input onto what you want these called. So I'm fine, it's Friday for now. That's all I can come up with. So I wanted to talk about our divided nation. At the minute, why am I talking about divided nation? Because it's bothering people and because there is a lot of division around right now. So in terms of the Meghan and Harry interview, in terms of what happened last week with the young lady, lot of division, and that's not to say that these subjects aren't contentious, but it feels like at the minute there's more and more division around. Okay, so why do I think that there's more division around right now? I believe there's more division around right now because our resilience is really low. You know, I talk about resilience a lot. So imagine resilience as a battery that sits about here, and it's a big battery, and we expect every day that we would wake up with a full battery, and that doesn't happen. Because if we've had a bad night's sleep or we were like minus resilient yesterday, then we might have only come up to 50%. And at the minute, what I see, both with my clients and in the world around me, is that there's a lot of, or there's a lack of resilience because we've been in this situation for so long. We're not getting the little pops of joy and happiness that we might ordinarily get from energies from other people, from people that we really want to be with, and going to places that we really want to go to, like the beach or sunshine holidays. We're not getting any of those right now. So therefore, our resilience is really struggling. And because our resilience is struggling, then we have once our resilience struggles, we have less access to our rational mind. So when people are kind of entering into these polarized views, these very polarized views, it's because they haven't got the resilience to be in the middle, where the lovely nuances and the lovely grey area is, and the lovely ability to hear people but without firing back, or to respect other people's views. Or there's just a lot of division around right now. I think what I'd say about that is, before I go back to resilience and how we gain more resilience, is if you can stay away from drama. If you're around somebody and you hear their words and you're like, these are not healthy for me, then try and step away, or try and steer the conversation in a different direction, or be honest and just say, this feels a little bit drama provoking for me right now. Can we not do this? Own it and talk about it. Okay. uh, Resilience comes from, on my Facebook page there'll be a resilience battery somewhere. I will post it again today, although people will get fed up of seeing it. Resilience battery right in the middle. On one side, how we top up the battery, and on the other side, how the battery gets drained. Okay, so take a look at that because it's an interesting little kind of picture, and it gives you a visual of how can I top my battery up and how can I stop it from being drained by all of these things here. I mean, it's basic things like good food, staying away from unhealthy social media, not watching too much dramatic or high anxiety TV, making sure that you're getting some exercise. There's some basics. There's some just basics, and interestingly, the two sides mirror each other. So if we're not doing that stuff, then we end up draining our battery quicker because we're not creating resilience. And on the other side is how, when we do all of these things, the things that make us feel better, then the battery gets topped up. So for me, it's all about resilience, and it's just really, really important that we take control and responsibility for our own resilience. I'm aware as I say that, and know I say that a lot, that people are like, I haven't got time to manage my resilience. Right, even it feels like at the minute resilience is so low. Excuse my little dog pottering around in the background. It feels like at the minute resilience is so low that people haven't got the resilience to manage it. And what I'm saying to people is, please step forward. Please do something. Please take responsibility for your own being, because we have little responsibility in this world apart from this. This is our most precious commodity, is ourselves, is our body and our mind. And we have to take control of that, and we have to manage that. Okay? I know people are tired. I know, I see it, I feel it myself. People are tired. People are absolutely exhausted. Uh, I'm still going to do the action for happiness calendar. So the action for happiness calendar today says cultivate a feeling of loving kindness to others today. So what they mean by cultivate is do it with purpose, do it with permission. So really cultivate a feeling of loving kindness to others. Do stuff that is kind and loving. I don't know, a little post-it note, a little text, a little bar of chocolate, anything really. Just but cultivate it. And if we all did that, if we all did that locally, then all of a sudden the energy that we all feel would go up, and pull us away from this divided nation. When I said earlier, stay away from drama, you can stay away from it. If you can't stay away from it because it's a loved one and they're really close and it's a bit difficult, then do this little exercise. As you step back into a room or a house where you know there's going to be some negative energy around, but this is going to sound really woo-woo, so bear with me, but it does work. Imagine that you're stepping into a protective bubble and zip yourself all the way up. And as you do that, as you step in, you have protected yourself from the energies that are around. Okay, so give that a try. All right, I'm back next Wednesday for my last Wellness Wednesday, 7 o'clock till 8 o'clock. We are going to do the highlights of the series. 22 we've done, 22 next week. So that's next Wednesday at 7 till 8. If you're listening on home radio, welcome. If you're not listening to home radio, go across and listen to them. Their playlist is so cool. I love their playlist. You can get home radio on, they have a website, www.homeradio.co.uk. They have two apps that you can put on your phone, iOS and Android, or you can enable your smart speaker, or more specifically, Alexa. You can enable your Alexa. If you listen now, after I finish here, then you'll be listening to the lovely Matt Colburn. Okay, I'm going to go and get on with my work, and I will be back next Wednesday, and then I'll be back next Friday doing this. If you come up with a funky title, then please let me know. If not, I'm going to stick with I'm fine, it's Friday, because that's what we say a lot, don't we? I'm fine. I'm fine, but really, we don't mean it. I wish you a lovely, lovely weekend, and I will see you next week.